Okay, so Monday we released our April Fool's video. If you haven't seen it, it's right here. Click the link. It's also in the description below. Actually, it's going to be right up here over Leroy's head.
I see it now.
Anyway, so we got a lot of you. A lot of you were really, really mad about that video. And, you know, there was a lot of posts on Facebook and YouTube and all the social media about how stupid I was. So anyway, if you haven't seen that video, go check it out and then come back. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna watch the video ourselves, and we're going to kind of do a play-by-play, and you know that way you guys can get our reaction as we watch the video. So Leroy's here with us today, and anyway, so that's what we're doing today. So here we go.
Love that intro.
Hey, what's going on? This is Erik Texas Barndominiums. So as you guys can see, we're pouring a big slab in the back, big foundation. But I figure I'm going to show you how to pour concrete. If you do it yourself, you can do it for $1 a square foot. Let me show you how.
Love that intro again.
So Daniel screwed up. He did the intro twice.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is you need the forms. Okay, so we're going to do an 8x8. Actually, this is a 6x6 pad. This is going to be fiber reinforced.
We're gonna do 8x8, but we got 6x6.
We got a 6x6.
See, I wonder how many people really caught the subtle hints. You know what I mean? But anyway, this is where it starts.
Worst. One of the first thing contractors want to tell you is that they need to clear out the pad. They don't have to. This is natural fiber. This is what you want. Okay, this is going to give your cement slab the strength that it needs. And you don't have to buy extra materials. You don't need to buy rebar. You don't need to buy anything. You already have it. Mother Earth is giving you what you need. So the first thing you want to do in preparation to pouring your cement slab.
Cement slab. Okay, so I had such a hard time.
He's got a big pet peeve.
Oh, that is one of my pet peeves when people call concrete cement. Cement is an ingredient to make concrete, okay? So I kept calling it cement, and most people use cement and concrete interchangeably unless you are a professional. Then you know the difference.
Store the 6x6 with
right.
8x8.
Well, you know the difference. So I knew this was gonna rub contractors the wrong way. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm pretending to be an expert. So anyway, but I was having a really hard time, and if you watch it, you will notice that every time I try to say cement, I almost say concrete, and I kind of hesitate a little bit.
Is you want your grass as tall as it can be, but still below the surface. So, you know, we're going to pour a 4-inch cement slab, so you want about maybe 3 inches of grass. Now, I'm stumping it in here. You don't want to do that, right? You want those strands of that fiber to be standing up. And like I say, that's one way contractors get your money. First thing they want to do is get rid of your natural fibers. That's dumb. So anyway, don't do that. So I have a 6x6 slab right here. You want to cut up some stakes, and you know, all it takes is a hammer. A ball peen hammer would be best.
A ball peen hammer. Even better.
A ball peen hammer would be best, but it all will work.
But a claw hammer is fine.
That's all I got.
You know, and all you gotta do is drive it in. That's all it takes. You know, because this cement slab, concrete is actually very light. It's not.
There was a guy in the comments. He was really mad. He's like, "Concrete is not light." Watch. I'm like, watch the rest of the video.
Not as heavy as they tell you it is. So it's not gonna push out. Typically, they're gonna tell you that they need to do. Like I said, these guys need to make it look like it's a lot of work to get your money, and it's not. All you need is a stake right in the middle, just right in the middle of all four sides. We're only doing 6 feet here,
you see,
but you can actually span up to 12 feet, and just one stake right in the middle. That's the reason studs come in 12-foot lengths.
You like that?
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's the reason they come in 12-footers. I mean, it's obvious.
Yeah.
Because, you know, for construction purposes. Right there, and then just one more. I mean, how long did that take me? Right? I mean, it's not that hard. So you do want to have a sledgehammer. A sledgehammer it's not a 100% requirement, but it's good to have. And the only reason you want a sledgehammer is so you can support that stake from the back when you're driving duplex nail. Now you do want duplex nails. That's something that was made for the concrete contractor. So you want duplex nails. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go on the inside of the form and you're gonna drive the nail inside out.
That's not even a duplex nail.
Now you're gonna wanna make sure you drive the nail all the way flush.
So that's just a regular
Yeah.
bright common nail, and I drove it all the way in real fast. And then I had to go. So we had to stop the video at this point, and I had to go get duplex nails. Because anyway, so this thing about the duplex nails, that was on the fly, because I was just using the other nails, and then I said, you know what? Because duplex nails, you drive them from the outside of the forms in.
I think they know that, Eric.
Not everybody knows that. That's the whole point.
I think they're gonna do everything opposite of what you're doing here. So
Not everybody knows that. So duplex nails, you go from the outside in, obviously, because you want them to be on the outside of the form so you can pull the, strip the forms off. So this was kind of on the fly thing.
Both heads of the nail. That's why they have two heads. It's concrete. See the form concrete.
So you
has
can
water.
tell.
yes, you didn't know.
I'm coming up with it as I go.
I know you were. Right?
Water. So it needs to expand, or it's going to make your wood expand. That's why you need both heads. So make sure you sink both heads.
Oh, it expands.
all
That's
the
why
way
it's gonna
in.
go from 6 by 6 to 8 by 8.
Okay, that's a pro tip right there. Those concrete guys, they leave one head sticking out. That's how you know somebody doesn't know what they're doing.
Oh man, I don't know where that came from, but it went
They
well.
also, see, some of these guys, I watch them and I'm like, how dumb are you? They actually go from the inside in. I mean, from the outside in. They'll come in here and they'll put the nail on the back side of the stake.
Oh, another thing. Notice the stake. I put it longwise instead of
Right, I saw that.
so that's wrong too.
Right.
So anyway, anybody that knows concrete knows that from the get-go that's wrong. So I mean, that was all purposely done, because obviously you can't drive a nail from the outside because it's 3.5 inches. It needs to go the other way. But
That's as dumb as it gets. You're supposed to nail from the inside out.
by the way, if you don't believe me that we actually know how to form concrete, click the link right there. That's a video us actually showing how we form concrete slabs. But anyway,
Cement slabs. Yes.
I mean,
cement slabs. Thank you, Leroy.
I mean, common sense.
Common sense.
Common sense. So like I said, that's why you need a sledgehammer right here.
Look at that stake.
Hammer.
thing's
I
not
don't know
even
why
in the
they make
ground.
them that long.
No. This is the proper way to hold the
right
hammer.
here. That handle is just so that when you put it in your pouch, it just gives you more leverage.
It
But
gives you more leverage.
In your pouch.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but it works. It works.
Look,
I mean, can you imagine? Let's just imagine somebody that's really, really thinking I'm being serious, and they're like, for example, let's just say they've been in the business for a long, long time. They are probably losing their shit right now.
Yes.
You know, but at this point, they're going, "Who is this guy? This guy is such an idiot."
you're supposed to hold it right here. The thickness here is to keep it from slipping out of your hand. Make sure you hold the hammer properly.
he's struggling to hammer this in too. He's like,
Well, I had a guy type up a comment and explain to me the purpose for long handle. Why you're not supposed? I mean, this guy bought it all. Like, look at that stake. I can't even hold it up.
it's not in the ground.
There it is.
There it is.
Now, notice I did not shoot any grades. I just threw those forms on the ground.
I don't think anybody was worried about the grade.
That's all it takes.
That's
all
all
it
it
I'm gonna
takes.
do the rest of these, and then we're gonna get ready to pour some cement.
Some cement.
Look at this.
Jeez, look at that.
Oh,
Where the nail is on the
Can we
outside.
put a link to the other video that you drove by?
I don't think we can do that many links. But
Really?
anyway, it's just either way. There's
We'll
a
figure out a
video,
way for you to watch it.
Yeah, that I did recently where I was kind of reviewing a different job site by some of the concrete guys, and it was not pretty. But anyway, let's get back to this video.
So So now that we have the forms set, we need to brace the forms. You know, that's just to keep everything square. To brace the forms, it's really simple. You can go to your local hardware store, get some of these braces. They're called braces, okay? And we're gonna put these on the inside corners. It's real simple. You put it right here, and that gives you a perfect 90-degree angle. Okay, it's really simple.
Perfect.
Yeah, you wonder why these contractors charge so much. This stuff is extremely simple. So anyway, I'm gonna put these, I'm gonna brace the forms real quick, and then we're almost gonna be ready to pour the cement.
See how I hesitate every time.
It's like, I can't see it. I just can't see it.
Come here.
No, come here. This is
Show you how easy this is. See right here? It shows that it's not square. All you have to do is push the forms in. Right there. Perfect.
Perfect. And the braces on the inside. How are you gonna get it out? Once you pour the concrete, how are you gonna get it out?
Well, it's to hold it together.
Right.
So,
Oh.
okay, now it's
You got to rebar it.
That's why you don't want to put stakes here. That'll keep you from squaring up your foundation or your forms in this instance. And like I said, you can use the same duplex nails. That's exactly what you want. And see, this is where that extra head comes in handy. They are exposed so that concrete will stick to them, and it'll make concrete actually even stronger.
You know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
You're like,
I'm like, what? Yeah, it's like, what? Why is there a head there? You know what I mean? And why is it inside? Okay, there's got to be an explanation for this.
It's already designed to make your foundation as strong as it can be. There's no need to go overkill.
Yeah, and the boards are splitting. I mean,
They have it so easy. Well, we have it. I'm a contractor. But I'm coming clean today. We make a ton of money pouring concrete. That's why everybody wants to pour concrete. So this stuff, you can do it yourself for $1 a square foot. And today I'm showing you how. So anyway, let me finish bracing the foundation, and we'll be ready to pour the cement. Okay, so I got the forms braced. You know, that took a whole 5 minutes. If the forms are taller, you want to put, you know, maybe 2 braces in there. You do not want to go more than 18 inches, maybe 24 inches without a brace. You know, don't risk it.
Don't do
Now,
it.
the next thing that they tell you that you need is a moisture barrier. So the myth is that moisture is going to come from the ground up through the concrete. It sounds silly to even say it because people actually believe that. But we've been saying it for so long that people...
by the way, moisture does come through the concrete, okay? Just
So you do need a moisture barrier.
you do need a moisture barrier, okay? You do need it.
People buy it now, so whatever, you know. So all we do is go get some plastics, put it on the bottom, and then, you know, pour the cement on top. But I mean, you're getting rid of your fiber if you do that. I mean, you're losing strength. Plus, water does not go through concrete. Have you ever heard of the Hoover Dam?
That was a good one.
I mean, that's one of the greatest marvels of the world. You'd think they would have done that out of concrete if concrete was porous. No, concrete, water will not
That
go
was
through
good. I think
concrete,
people
okay?
think they're
Moisture.
hungry.
So you do not need a moisture barrier. Anyway, so this thing's ready to go. Now we're ready to pour the cement. All right, so now we're ready to pour the cement.
But yeah, 6x6. Go get your pump truck.
Yeah, go get your $1,000 pump truck to pump out
The easiest
$6
way
worth.
is get you a pump truck. Pump trucks are actually fairly cheap. In the summer, if you're around your subdivision, go get it. You'll find a pump. They usually come to you. Just give them some gas money, and they'll come pump it for you. So, you know, that's usually how it works. That's how.
Just so you know, I had to prep the pump operator. I had to brief him, and I said, "Okay, you're gonna hear a bunch of crap." I said, "But I need you to keep a straight face." And he's like, "Okay, that's why we had to keep him out of frame because he was having a hard time."
laughing.
He was having
Even
a
all
hard
the workers are back there like, what the hell's wrong with that guy?
So the pump operator, we had to keep him out of frame because he was having a hard time keeping a straight face.
That's how we do it. You know, we let somebody else pay for it. Then we go find them, give them a little, get $20, $40. They'll pump 100 yards for you, no problem.
100 yards.
Oh man.
You know, if you're doing a patio job like this, you know, I bet you they'll do it for $20. in a burrito.
In a burrito. Well, you gotta feed them. Right?
Yeah.
You gotta give them the burrito.
That's a good looking burrito.
That's like a bonus.
We're gonna pour this concrete. Now, this is probably gonna come out fairly hard. You want that concrete to be very runny. You wanna add a lot of water, okay? See, dry concrete has no strength whatsoever. If you leave it in the bag, it'll never get hard. It needs water. So the more water you pour in it, the harder it's going to be. That's actually the difference between 3,000 psi concrete and 3,500 psi concrete. 3,500 psi just has more water. So,
You know, the messed up part is that it actually makes sense. Right?
It does. It does.
It's like, yeah,
But
3,500. They just pour more water.
yeah, it's just more water.
That's the difference.
add as much water as you can. All right, let's go. This is a universal signal. You want to pour right in the middle.
Oh man.
Look at all these fibers. Look at them. This is what you want. This is exactly what you want.
Is that your brace to fill?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
I didn't
stuck
put
in
that-
there.
Yeah. Hey, I brace. If you have 90 degrees on three sides and the fourth one,
It has to be right, right?
Yeah.
and I should have said that. That would have been good. Like you only need on three sides because it's a circle. I should have said that. I should have said that a full square has 365 degrees.
Good.
Yeah.
You know, instead of three.
Yeah.
You get it? Like
This is how you ask for a little more. You have to look the part. If you just go like this, he knows that you want a little more. All right, this is how you cut him off. So, the reason it's standing up right now, it's not flowing, is because it's too hard. So we're gonna add quite a bit of water, and then I'll show you a trick of how to make it self-level. So we're ready to add the water. Like I said, this just needs more water, so it's really easy. I mean, you just dump the water on there. And you can see it flowing.
You can see it flowing. Look at that. It's like a river.
look at that! Look at that beauty.
Okay,
yeah.
now here's the trick right here. Hang on, Dad. Here's the real trick right here. Floor leveler. Go to your hardware store, get you some floor leveler, and this is all you do right here. You open it. Typically, we mix it with the water, but you can also do this. If you're doing a big slab, just mix it with the water. But you can just simply sprinkle it on there, and that'll help your slab.
A little bit of
That'll
magic
help
dust
it,
there.
self-level. That's what this stuff is for. Okay, just sprinkle it on there real nice. And
Like
jam
powdered
the
donuts.
flatter,
Yeah.
the more of this that you want, the flatter
The flatters.
your slab's going to be.
I like how we really focused on areas too. Like, oh yeah, this.
Yeah, well, you gotta focus on the hump.
Yeah. Yeah, it's has to be flat all the way, Daniel.
So, like I said, if you were doing a really big slab like the one back there, you would put this in the water, or actually you can actually mix it in the truck. That's why we have it in the small bags.
The small bags.
5 of these bags per truck.
I love that. You just off the cuff.
This, man, this is all on the fly. Just 5 bags per truck.
5 bags per truck.
It doesn't matter how many yards.
Yeah, I was
in the
gonna
truck.
say, if it even has 1 yard or 10
It
yards.
doesn't matter. It's per truck. Not
per truck.
Not per yard.
You know, you have a self-level concrete. Now,
Concrete. See, I called it concrete.
Yeah, you did.
I forgot. I got out of character, man.
That can't be
if you're
stupid,
doing a
Daniel.
slope surface, do not add this in there because it'll self-level. So do not add this if you're doing a slope surface. Okay, so now, like I said, do not mess with it at this point. You got to give it time to work. At this time, this is where you take a break. You go have some beers. Go have some lunch.
Yeah, pour the concrete and,
Yeah.
and walk away from it. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
best
right.
thing you can do. No.
If it starts raining, don't cover it.
Yeah.
Just leave it. So
Yeah.
the more water on it, the better.
Yeah, if it starts raining, it's gonna get really. I should have said that. The best thing you do is hope for some rain while you're pouring concrete.
By the way, you want to do this about noon. The hotter, the better. It's like baking a cake. Okay? if it's really hot, this thing's gonna turn out even better for you. So, you know, if it's 100 degrees, I know it's gonna be hot, but just go out there, get it ready, pour it about 1 or 2 p.m. Don't have
Can you imagine at 2 p.m.
Shit.
in
We were
Mid-
going home at that time.
mid-July?
Oh,
Shit.
Oh, I'm gonna pour concrete in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I heard the hotter the better.
The hotter the
It's like
better,
baking
that's
a cake.
right.
It's like baking a cake.
Because if you touch the concrete, it's hot.
Yeah.
Lunch, go have some beers with your friends, come back. It takes about 2 hours for it to work. Okay, so now we're gonna give it time to work, and we'll be back.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. Look.
Beautiful.
Self-level.
Wow.
Okay, so it's been a couple of hours. You can tell the slab flattened out just perfectly. I mean, like I said, concrete is really easy work. They make it sound like it's hard, but it's not. I mean, you saw what I did. This is a 6x6. Poured it all by myself. I formed it and it took me 20 minutes. So I have, about half a yard worth of concrete. This is about, and like I said, that stuff was left over. If you can go find a pump, give them some gas money, about $20. They'll come. They usually have a hopper full of concrete. So, I didn't, concrete cost me $20, right? And materials. So we're doing 36 square feet. Right now we're about $25 total cost. Plus, some nails. I mean, we're still below $1 square
nails
foot.
and
stuff.
Your labor.
Braces.
Yeah, braces.
you
What I
can do
need,
that
I can return now.
for free, right? But, like I said, that's all it takes. And like I said, this stuff, concrete is self-leveling. Have you ever seen? I mean, it's common sense. Have you ever seen water standing concrete? Yeah, neither have I.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Oh man.
This stuff is self-levels. Those guys that believe concrete is not flat are the same people that believe the earth is round. I mean, how dumb are they? Here's the proof, right? If the earth is round, how do we have oceans? Take a ball and pour water on it, see if it's gonna stand. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever the hell that means. Very simple-minded.
Very.
Poor ball. Yep, exactly.
Exactly.
Yep. Proof.
It's simple stuff. So anyway, everything's flat, just like your slab. So anyway, there you go. That's how you get a slab for $1 a square foot. Okay, so now that the slab is done, almost, you can add you can make it your own. Okay, you can put the date on here. Just any.
The surprising part is that reading the comments, there were some people that got to this point and they still didn't know it was a joke.
Really?
They just thought I was just so dumb. There were some people really losing it, and you can tell by the thumbs down that we have on this video that a lot of people jumped off before the end.
Of course.
Yeah, and they just like, this guy's such an idiot.
Anything you want. Usually people put dates and stuff. I mean, that actually makes the slab look really, really good, right?
That's another one of my pet peeves when we get the slab and it's just perfection, and they want to come and write on it.
Put their handprints in it or the footprints.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't mind the handprint or footprint, but when they go and scratch dates on there, just. I tell them, if you want to do that, we can acid etch really something nice, stencil it. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's another one of my pet peeves. That's why I said that it makes it look really nice.
So like I said, you can put date, you can put handprints, you can do anything at this point. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. You can just write pretty much anything you want on the concrete. So at this point, like I say, you want to drag the nail. Okay?
You're still being serious about it.
Okay.
Well, if you have to do it, drag the nail. Don't push it. In that, there, I got it backwards. I should have said you want to push the nail.
Yeah. You stretch it out. Fool. Gotcha.
April Fools. Yeah, I hope you didn't fall for that. Pretty much everything I told you today is wrong.
Not pretty much
okay?
everything.
Yeah. Anyway, so April Fools, share with your friends if you like this, especially if they're contractors. I think they're gonna get a kick out of it. Hopefully towards the end, because they're probably gonna blow a gasket a few times hearing me talk about how to pour a concrete slab for $1 square foot. So anyway, share with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe.
All right, so
did you give that guy a burrito at the $20?
I gave him a taco.
Oh, well, that's good enough. He was already there.
2. So we always we always feed the guys, and you always want to include your operators or anybody that's there. You want to include them, right? You don't want to only bring food for the finishers, because you know the pump operator, he's also working. So if anything, at least ask him if he's hungry. A lot of times they bring their own lunch, but anyway, so go get your stupid phone. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun making it. I lost it a few times. I had to completely start over because I would just lose it and start laughing because the stuff I was saying was so dumb. And but anyway, we're just having fun. As you guys can tell, we have a pretty good sense of humor, and we enjoy that. So anyway, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and we're gonna bring you a lot more fun stuff. So I'm Eric.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Leroy.
And we are
Texas Barndominiums.
We'll see ya.